Hello friends! Today I will tell you an incredible story from Japan. It's hard to believe what happened. I'm sure this case will amaze you. Watch till the end. It happened on Kerama Islands, which are located 17 miles from Okinawa. The fisherman Nakamura, by name, lived on Zamami Island. The man had a dog whose name was Shiro. In 1986, Nakamura, with his faithful dog, moved to the island of Aka, 2.5 miles from Zamami. Everything seemed to be fine, but after a while, the fisherman began to notice that Shiro behaved differently. Once Nakamura saw that his four-legged friend was standing near the pier and he was continuously looking towards the island of Zamami. Moreover, the dog's look was so sad that the owner was worried about him. The dog would stay there for an hour. The man could not understand what was happening. He was so worried about his dog. One day, Nakamura was hopelessly looking for his dog Shiro, who suddenly disappeared in the morning. It was late in the evening when Shiro, who was all wet, finally came back home. The next day, the same thing happened. Shiro disappeared again in the morning and returned home wet in the evening. The caring dog owner was confused and wished to know where the dog went in the morning and why he was wet when he came back home. Nakamura decided to follow his pet. In the morning, the fisherman went after Shiro. The dog stood for a while on the pier and then jumped into the water and swam towards the island of Zamami. At first, Nakamura decided that his four-legged friend missed their old house. He decided to check this idea. The fisherman got into his boat and went to sea after his dog. Shiro was still swimming. When he got tired, he climbed onto rocks, the tops of which were seen out of the water, and had a rest. A few minutes later, he again jumped into the water and continued swimming. So the dog swam for several hours and came to the island of Zamami. What a surprise it was when it turned out that the dog was not visiting Nakamura's old house, but the next one. It turned out that Shiro's mate, whose name was Marilyn, lived in this house. Shiro and Marilyn had known each other for about 3 years. After they were together, the dog always returned to his owner. This went on day after day. In the morning, as soon as Nakamura left for work, Shiro would swim across the sea to Zamami. After spending all day with Marilyn, in the evening, he again came back home across the sea. This story about dog love was published in the press, and the whole country learned about it. Tourists from all over the country began to come to the islands of Aka and Zamami. People were interested in watching the faithful, loving dog who was not stopped by either distance or water. Shiro showed that there is no distance for true love. This went on for a little over a year until Marilyn died. Shiro was 17 years old when he died in 2000, leaving unbelievable memories in the hearts of people in Japan. In 1988, based on this story, a Japanese movie, I Want to See Marilyn, was made. People were so amazed by the story of the true love of two animals that they decided to perpetuate this story. A monument to Marilyn was made on the shore of Zamami Island, and a monument to Shiro was made on the shore of Aka Island. Now, two loving creatures are constantly looking towards each other. If you look at the Shiro monument, you will see that he is about to rush into the sea waves to see his beloved Marilyn. This story is an example of the fact that there is no distance for real, true love. If you really love someone, you can do anything to be together with your beloved. That is all, friends. Share this video if you like the story, and click like. Bye!